views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when...
Hello, this is Patty Hunter, or Patty's Page. Today, special friend of mine and my boss, Norm Compton. He is the director, TV director at Access Fort Wayne, as well as the TV manager at Access.
I describe my job as I'm the ringmaster of a three-ring circus, as far as television, radio, and now the studio, as far as it used to be a Maker Lab, but now is studio, as far as. And yes, it's been lots of fun. 26 years I've been at the library.
26.
And getting ready to step away. Retirement beckons.
Wow. So where did you grow up originally?
I'm a proud citizen of Ann Arbor, Michigan, as far as University of Michigan, obviously, is the college there. And I'm true blue all the way through. I graduated from Pioneer High School, which is a catty corner from the stadium, the University of Michigan Stadium. So as one of the jobs I had as a kid was parking cars on Saturday.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah, and it was, I did this for like 2 years, as far as like freshman, sophomore year, sophomore, junior year. And so Saturday mornings, as far as you'd be down to the high school, as far as in flagging cars in, and they parked thousands as far as in the parking lot there.
Wow.
And it gave me a gate pass, as far as, so I was able to get into the games, as far as, it didn't give me a seat, but I was at least getting into the stadium, as far as for the games. And then of course afterwards, as far as I had to come back, and it was all cleanup time, as far as pick up all the trash and
that must be
stuff
fun.
like that. So yeah, Pioneer High School, class of '77.
Oh shoot, really that much? Oh lordy.
Last century in a land far away.
So, where'd you go after that from high school?
I was enlisted in the Air Force, as far as my senior year, December 3rd, '76. I enlisted in the Air Force, and for 4 years. I was kind of, I had mechanical skills. And so I went into, I delayed enlistment for like 6 months, and actually went into the service in August 15th, 1977. 77 is a big year for me.
77 is a big year for me too.
So I went through basic training, and then on to mechanics school. And by the end of '77, I was stationed overseas at RAF Upper Hayford, which is 15 miles north of Oxford, England.
Oh, wow.
And I spent 2 years working on planes there. The F-111 was the aircraft that I worked on, which is a fighter bomber. Wow. I was a TAC train killer, as far as I had a helmet and a gas mask and a canteen and a web belt, and as far as they didn't let us have guns. We were protecting the base with brooms and wrenches, as far as a mechanic.
So you didn't see any what do you call it, action?
Oh, there's plenty of action. Yeah, like I said, we were 15 miles north of Oxford, so
All right.
Weekends we get out to Oxford and have lots of action.
I'm sure you did. Do tell.
GIs and overseas, as far as, yes, there's always shenanigans to get up to, as far as
He must have been Irish,
Went to London many times, as far as for concerts and lots of different things. Traveled extensively throughout England, as far as Sherwood Forest and Wales,
Wales,
and that area, the cliffs of Dover, Stonehenge. Stonehenge was
Wow.
not too far from where I was stationed. So I lived on base for 6 months and then moved off base with 3 other guys, and we moved into a 200-year-old farmhouse.
Wow.
The official title of the address of the farmhouse was the Marshfield Farm. So we were the Marshfield Four, as far as like the Three Musketeers, but plus one. And
Three Stooges.
again, as far as great adventures, lots of experience, and I wouldn't have traded for the world. As far as it was a fun time. I traveled a little bit more as far as went to Oktoberfest. That was in 1978, and it's a weekend I almost remember.
Oh.
So that was in Munich, and we were there for the opening parade, and just once again, as far as a fantastic memory. And then after England, as far as I was stationed for another 18 months out in Lubbock, Texas.
Wow.
So when I die, I'm going to heaven because I've already been to Lubbock. Okay, it's hot out there. As far as it's a high plains, so it's above 3,000 feet in altitude, and the hottest it got was 118 degrees. And I worked on different kinds of aircraft there, as far as T-38s, pilot training base, and I worked in a hangar as far as I was a fancy hangar. So.
Hot in there in the
Yeah,
hangar.
well, it was in the shadows at least, as far as
No hot stuff, Mom.
But yes, obviously, 118 degrees. It was a dry heat. Okay, so as far as obviously,
dry up though.
yeah, you have to keep drinking the water. As far as to keep rehydrated.
When we moved down from Canada down to California, we went through Death Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Now that goes up to 123.
Yeah,
Our cats lost 2 pounds each. They're constantly drinking water.
sure.
And they lost 2 pounds, and that's kind of small.
The air conditioning didn't work.
Air conditioning did not work.
I agree. As far as I had a pickup truck out in Texas. It did not have any air conditioning, so you're going down the highway at 55 miles an hour. As far as this is in the 80s, or 80, 81, as far as when I was out in Lubbock.
Back in the day.
And the speed limit was 55 miles an hour. So you talk about eternity, driving across Texas at 55 miles an hour.
Oh, how many miles is that?
Yeah. When I first arrived at Lubbock, as far as I actually had came back from England, spent the holidays at home in Ann Arbor, picked up this truck, went over to Chicago, saw some visited some family and some friends, went down to Mississippi and visited some more friends, and then drove from Mississippi across. And I drove from Texarkana to Lubbock in one day. And
Did the car make it?
Yeah. It was in January, so that was.
Oh, shoot.
But in the middle of the heat, as far as driving 55 miles an hour, and without air conditioning, you just have, it feels like a dry blast furnace blowing at you.
Oh, yeah. Do you get dust storms?
Absolutely, yes.
Dust storms, yeah.
Dust storms, tumbleweeds.
Oh, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So when you were, how were you, when did you leave the Air Force?
81, as far as when I was honorably discharged.
Honorably.
And then started, the whole reason I went into the service was to get the GI Bill. And, so I could pay for schooling. And so that was the next step as far as, before I got out, I was already accepted into Eastern Michigan University. My mom was actually working there at the time, as far as she was working in the accounting department.
Oh, my
So
mom
it was a bit of a
accountant.
motivation as far as that
Lordy.
I could see her at the same time. So I started at Eastern in '82 and graduated in '86 with my bachelor's degree.
What was your major, really?
Telecommunications, communications, as far as that obviously television. I had, when I was in junior high, back in Ann Arbor, as far as I had a teacher that we did some videotaping, as far as we actually put on a presentation of Star Trek, as far as
Oh, so
The Trouble with Tribbles.
That was my
And it's
favorite.
a classic. But anyways, as far as that was my first experience as far as with video and drama and things like that.
You're an actor.
And at that time I was, but I was intrigued as far as, and so when I was in high school, I was part of the AV club, and you know, so once again, more experience as far as with that aspect of things. Working in radio, I got involved in an Explorer post. It's a scouting Explorer post with a local radio station, WAAM, 1600 AM. Still on the air as far as in Ann Arbor.
Oh, yeah.
And
that long ago, eh?
so, like I said, I kind of motivated that interest in high school. 4 years sidetracked to the School of Hard Knocks in the Air Force.
Yeah.
And then came back and pursued that.
So, after that, when did you come to Fort Wayne?
In 1999.
Oh, Suki.
I got a job working in cable TV in the Detroit area. So I was still at Eastern. I got an internship at this cable company, and an internship led to a part-time position as production assistant, led to a full-time position as a sports director.
Oh.
I was covering local sports, and that was up in Plymouth, Canton, Northville, Bellevue, as far as kind of western Wayne County.
Oh, Western Wayne.
And then I saw an ad for a manager of Defiance Community Television, DCTV,
Yeah.
in Defiance, Ohio.
Ahia. Ah.
And so I moved to Defiance in '87.
In Ohio.
If you draw a line between Fort Wayne and Toledo, it's halfway in between.
All right. That's good. That's good. So, you were a manager, your duties there, were they the same as they were here?
Very, very similar as far as DCTV is a small operation, it's one channel, and we did city council meetings and high school sports and religious programs and all kinds of stuff. So being halfway between Toledo and Fort Wayne, like I said, as far as the local channel, we obviously dabbled in everything. We obviously represented the community on the cable system.
Access, was it like an access?
Yes.
Volunteer critter?
Well, I was obviously manager. I had volunteers.
Yeah.
Had a very small staff. I had a part-time office person. Eventually, I had a part-time production person.
Build it up.
But we had a lot of fun. We did live coverage of city council meetings. We got to do other live shows around town, annual parades, things like that.
Usually on location?
Yes. Yeah, Defiance is a small town, and while we had an office downtown, we didn't hesitate to get out and about, like I said, as far as to city council meetings. That was 2 blocks away. We were at the high school covering sports.
So, what are your duties now at Access Fort Wayne?
Anything that applies. Really, as far as it's been a pleasure and an honor to work with so many different people at the library. As manager of Access Fort Wayne, I've been given a lot of independence to run the department the way I want to, and I'm grateful for that. So obviously scheduling, staff,
Right.
Productions, coordinating all that.
Right.
We moved as far as when I first got to the library in '99. They were planning major renovations.
Where were you before? At the same place we are now?
No, we were in another part of the building.
Where?
We were on the north side of the, so kind of,
I'm busy.
if you're, reader services and the
Oh,
northwest corner of reader services, that's where we were before. Everything moved out of that building as far as we were moved on to what is now currently Citizen Square, the City Hall.
Moving all over
We
the
moved
place.
everything into there in 2002 as a temporary space for 4 years.
expanded.
So we adopted space there to set up studios and facilities, our operations. Operated 4 years out of the Citizen Square and moved back into the renovated library in end of 2006.
Oh,
Opened up in January of 2007 in our current facilities.
well, that wasn't very long ago. Well,
15 years.
15 years. I've been with you guys 15 years.
Yeah.
What's-
So, like I said, we've been blessed as far as having world-class facilities, and then it just keeps growing. It really seems like every other year a new service was added. As far as that we started doing things with the county. Well, actually, as far as in 2007.
Oh,
Let me back up. In 1999, when I started, we were still Channel 10.
right.
And then Comcast decided to move us to channel 55, 57, 58. So that happened in 99. And so we got through that. Like I said, we went through this move. In 2007, we were approached by Verizon and they wanted to overbuild the cable system. So now we're on Comcast and Verizon. Verizon sold to Frontier.
Oh,
So now we have 6 different channels that we're
oh shoot. Well,
pushing
Access
out.
1 and Access 2, let's talk about that.
Sure.
What? We're on Access 1, my TV show, Patty's Page.
It's based on the BBC, okay?
BBC.
And my English influence rubbing off on me.
Right?
So BBC One, BBC Two, that sort of thing. So that's once again, as far as back in the '90s, we realized as far as to be tied to a cable number or a number in general, as far as can be problematic as far as if they move you. So
Yeah.
that's why we lost Channel 10 in our official name back in the mid '90s, and changed our name to Access Fort Wayne.
Right.
So when the channels changed in '99, as far as it wasn't as dramatic, okay? People still knew us as Channel 10 as
Right.
we were for many years up to '99. But so Access 1 and Access 2, once again, as far as it's just the name of a channel. So whether it's on Frontier or Comcast or you're live streaming it, as far as it's just the name of a channel.
So Access 1 is channel 25 and
55.
55.
Yes.
And Access 2
27, 57.
and Access 10, do you still have that for?
Channel 10 is no.
How about City
City
Hall?
TV.
City TV.
That's 28 and 58.
Hi, vey.
And like I said, everything's live streamed. We also have video on demand.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Video on demand, obviously, as far as people's viewing habits have changed, evolved over the years. We've always helped producers if they wanted to be on YouTube, get that started. We can't do it for them,
Yeah.
but we can kind of point them. This is the path. This is the way to get started. And obviously, you've been on YouTube for many years.
Have I been on YouTube? It's
that's really
tough to
for
get
us.
on there, kiddo.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. Yes,
Well,
it is.
it's part of, in a sense, as far as I'm on YouTube. As far as it's like, okay, that helps you. You can be
It's for
found
the
a
world
whole lot
to
easier that
see.
way. As far as people can do internet searches and find you.
And speaking about for the world to see our shows,
Yes,
we now have streaming online computer, eh?
yes.
How long has that been on the? How long have we been on streaming?
I'm not sure how long you have, but Access Fort Wayne, we started actually dabbling with live streaming on the internet in 2000. We were doing concerts and things like that. As far as that was a skill that we started developing. Yeah, 25 years ago.
When did I go?
We got more and more of it. 2017. No, actually, 2017 is when we were live streaming our
At the
channels.
same time as
Yeah.
being aired local. So it's a local cable TV show. It is not like the commercial TV.
No, it's non-commercial, and that's the wonderful thing about it. As far as if you're sick and tired of all the commercials that are on TV, you flip over to Access as far as, and it's like there's no commercials, so it's like you can.
No commercials, I tell you.
It's wonderful.
What else is so fascinating about Access Fort Wayne?
Well,
Or the
our
other
community
access
radio
or
station, WELT 95.7 FM, again, local, 100 watt power. So, you know, I've turned back around and got into radio a little bit. Now, obviously, that is broadcast, so it does follow the FCC different rules than cable TV.
Tell me.
But that's always been a fun aspect of our operations as well. As I mentioned, the three-ring circus.
So you have studios for people to record?
Absolutely, yes. We have TV studios, radio studios, podcast studios.
Podcast.
Yeah. All kinds of activities.
So have you taken over where the donut shop used to be?
Correct, yes.
Do
The
tell.
studio opened here February 11th, 2025.
What's it called?
And yeah, it's called The Studio.
The studio. Huh.
Not to be confused with Access Fort
Studio
Wayne.
A or B?
Yes, we have studios.
Yeah.
So obviously, when somebody calls and says, "I want to book a studio,"
The studio.
that means we have to interact with them. What do you want to do, as far as, you know, is that radio, television, podcasts, or just you want to have a booth to be able to do some recording in?
So what if you have a group there to perform? Can they use the studio, or do they have to have Studio A?
Once again,
Good
that's
question.
that's part of the interview that we conduct as far as with the patron to say, well, you know, what do you want to do? What do you want to record? And we try to make sure that we fit them in the appropriate facilities.
Oh, question. I got a lot of them, kiddo. But here we go. I was just wondering, in the studio, can you have a lot of people being a guest while you're doing your show? How much room is there in there? I don't remember how big it is.
The podcast booths that we have in the studio, we have a small one, a sound booth, that's really 2 people
Yeah.
in that. We also have a podcast booth as far as, and that can accommodate 4 people.
But you can't have
They're just
about 10 people.
They're just microphones in there as far as, so if you wanted to record that as a video program,
Yeah.
you have to bring in your own cameras. Usually some people bring in phones.
But how many people can sit in the back while someone's recording?
No,
No.
it's 4 people.
Drat the luck.
If you wanted an audience as far as, then I would suggest,
That's what I mean.
yeah, the TV studio. Studio A is
Studio A?
large enough to have an audience to it.
Studio B is kind of. Is it all automatic with cameras?
If you want it to be, yes, it's all automatic as far as.
Studio B.
Studio B has robotic cameras in there. We still prefer to have a director as far as to open and close the show, as well as Studio A. As far as Studio A's other cameras, we have 5 cameras in Studio A.
I like to know the guests, your special shows that you have done over the years, that you have directed. What is your special
All
favorite?
kinds of things.
Okay. What
Well, obviously, Rock the Plaza is one of the services that we provide, and so I obviously enjoy doing that. That's my summer job that I will miss so much.
Oh.
But anyways, as far as every Saturday directing concert coverage
during the summer.
during the summer, that's been a lot of fun.
What about during winter?
We do concerts indoors in the theater of the library.
Theater.
But again, as far as it started out, the people are the biggest thing that I've enjoyed as far as working with people like you, Bob, and so many others as far as that, that's what makes the variety, that's what makes the fun part of my job is working with the people.
And we worked with Terry Doran. He was one of the first honcho
Yep.
of his show being on Access Fort Wayne. That was many moons ago. I forgot what year.
81.
81.
He was doing programs in the Fort Wayne area before then, but obviously our cable channel went on the air in 81 and he was the first show.
He was excellent. Still is. He's going to be 84 this year, people.
Bless him.
So he's been busy like you for a dog's age.
Yeah.
So, when are you going to be quitting? Retiring
Retiring
again,
June 6th.
June 6th, and there's going to be a party at the Access Fort Wayne.
We are having a party in Studio A
Studio
at Access
A.
Fort Wayne
Hey,
on June 6th,
June 6th.
3 to 5.
That Friday.
It is.
Friday. So, what are you going to do after you hightail it out of Access?
Well, I've got some vacation plans, but I think my next chapter of life, I am going to be a painter. My wife has got a long list of paint this room, paint the
that.
ceiling room.
Oh, I thought you were going to go like what Avon Waters would do, or
Big canvases, a whole wall. Big canvases.
Are you going to put some stuff on there that would surprise people, or just plain?
Beige.
Oh shoot.
Beige.
Anyway, what would you like to say to our audience that have been watching our shows from Access Fort Wayne TV station?
Patty's Page has been a pleasure to work with. And obviously it's been amazing, the people you've had a chance to interview on your show.
Have I got guts?
Yes.
You wouldn't believe the people I asked and they said yes.
You've been wonderful.
Don't make me cry. We'll miss you. You gotta come back.
Yeah, we're not going too far. We have some travel plans. And eventually, yes, we may move away from Fort Wayne back to Michigan. But in the short term, yeah, I'll be around.
Okay. We'll see you next week, and thank you, Norm Compton. Oh, Suki, you got good grip there.
Thank you.
See you next week, God willing. Bye-bye.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let